Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Joe D. I ran into a problem the other day, and just before a shoot, unfortunately, I was waiting around, and I have a little nervous habit that I've developed. This is my head. It's a Manfrotto 804RC 804RC2. Okay, and I have a little habit of taking. Right now, I have this screw out, but I'll kind of continuously flip this lock back and forth when I'm just kicking back, right? Because my plate, which is usually inside there, is on the camera. So this is always empty. And if I'm waiting around and I'm holding my tripod, I'll kind of be just jerking around, kind of like someone that might be clicking a pin or something like that, or you might tap, you know what I'm saying, and just a little kind of mindless thing. Well, the other day, mindless thing before shoot too, I the spring just broke, quit working, just like this. So now it's all loose, right? Well, now it's especially loose because I have the screw out of the bottom. As you can see, there's just a hole there where this screw goes into. But I have my little handy dandy, what do you call that, a hex wrench. And I says, let me take this apart because I called a few photo shops in town, and of course they didn't fix heads. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm screwed. I needed that spring, and the spring, by the way, is Manfrotto part R354, comma 07, and that would be the spring that goes in there. Well, once I took it apart, I found that the spring is still there, and that's the part number for that little spring. Okay. What I found was that you can see a little groove there, right there, right. This part. Okay. All right. Let me try to simplify this. Okay. Here's the bottom of that little lock that goes onto the back of your plate. Okay, you can see a little hole there, a little pinhole on the side. Okay, this little deal goes inside that hole. Whoops. Okay, you have two kind of things that stick out there, right? So you got one here and one here on the other side. This part here, okay, and without blocking the camera view, let me use something, I guess. This part here, okay, that I'm sticking the pin onto, um, goes into this little hole that's on the side there, okay? So if this ever happens to you, because I just looked on YouTube and I didn't find no darn things to help you with repair. A lot of reviews on heads, but no repair. So I'm like, in case you're a bonehead like me and you start playing around with it, just take it apart first because you never know. The parts might be there. They might have just slipped like this. Somehow it was loose and it slipped. Okay, so you just do that. Okay, and then make sure you don't lose that little spring. Okay, see that little spring in there? Because you kind of need that. I'm not getting a good angle on it, am I? See that little spring in there somehow? Don't lose that. Okay, and make sure you put that on top. All right. But then, and hold. You have to hold this spring at the same time. Okay. All right. So don't lose that. Hold that down somehow, and then line up this groove right there with that little spring that's still sticking out there. Okay. So you put that in there. Super super simple. And once I did, I was like, what an idiot! I was almost about to pay someone to do this. And there it goes again. Okay. Now it's nice and see ready. Ready for me to fiddle around with again. So, and it's that easy. Okay, so now I have to do it over again. But it's that easy. Okay, so you literally just take the screw off, from the bottom. Put that in the hole, that top part, and then the oops. Let me try this again. And then take this and line that back up. Okay. And then you just got to kind of skip that handle over the, and then it's tight again. Okay. And then before you do anything else, go ahead and you have to put that little washer that was there back on there. Okay. Keep that nice and tight. Hold that lock down while you secure this again. Okay. And we'll get our little wrench here and tighten that down. And that's all there is to it. And so just in case you're out there, it might be a good idea to keep one of these with you in your bag. I'm going to start, I have a tiny little toolkit that has a little wrench, and I'm going to put this in there too, just in case now. But I actually have another one that just has that size separate, so I might just keep that in there in my bag now, because I use my tripod. I wouldn't call it all the time. If I had to put a number on it, I guess I use it about maybe just whenever I get a chance. Actually, I'll use my tripod. I carry it everywhere, and I'm not one of those that see now. Look at now it's ready to cool, because I have another shoe coming in a few days, and I'm like, damn it, no one can fix this, and so there it is. See, now it's back working. So the minute my camera gets back in there, see it'll. And this is what I always do. See, I'm always jerking around with this thing like this. So now I know part of my maintenance on this head is to tighten that little screw. Make sure it's just snug, not tight, but just nice and snug. So I guess actually as long as I keep doing that, I'm okay. So, and I was wondering too, because this head is built extremely well. So I mean, if I had to give a review on it, it's a basic head. It's about $100, okay, for this basic pan and tilt. But it's such a good head. It holds a lot of weight. I've found that it holds a little more weight than it says it will, because I've put some heavy gear on it. But it does a great job. I wish it was a little. I guess maybe there is some lubricant or something I could buy and make it just a tad smoother. So, it's pretty smooth. I can't bitch, man. This is a good head. I got it off of some dude on Craigslist, and it's already been a year and a half or so, and this head's just been great. So just wanted to give everyone that little tip, because I ran into that problem and I just figured out how to fix it, and there it is. Look, see, it's all fixed. So just some maintenance that we need to do on our gear, and we don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? So a simple little thing like that saved me. But I did give you the part number just in case you have the same head and it ever happens to you and you actually do break the spring. So, okay, we'll see you guys. Peace out.